Hello guys, it's me Laila Maulidiyah and I'm from Wali Songo State Islamic University. Today I will show you the material about Introduction to Linguistics. Okay, actually there are so many material of linguistics. One of them, linguistic approach, and then scope of linguistics and why linguistics is important and much more. But in this presentation, I take the material about definitions of linguistics, reason why study, branch of linguistics, definition of micro-linguistic and macro-linguistic, and then types of macro-linguistic and micro-linguistic. What is linguistic? Taken from Encyclopedia Britannica, the definitions from linguistic is the scientific study of language. It involves an analysis of language form, language meaning, and language in context, as well as an analysis of the social, cultural, historical, and political factors that influence language. So, linguistics is the study of language, how it works, how it acquired, and how people use it to communicate. Why linguistics is important and why study it? And do we need to study linguistics? Yes, we need to study linguistics. First, linguistics help us understand our world. This knowledge can be applied to improving communication between people, contributing to translation activities, assisting in literary efforts, and treating speech disorders. Second, linguistics help us empower people because language captures how we perceive the world around us and how we relate to one another. It defines who we are. And of course, linguistic training is also valuable for studying and learning languages. And why linguistics is important? Linguistics is important for language teachers. Linguistics helps teachers convey the origin of words and languages, their historical applications, and their modern-day relevance. So, the result, this approach helps students gain a better, more in-depth understanding of their assignment and work product expectations. Branches of linguistics. This part tells about definitions, branches of linguistics. Branches of linguistics is number of subfields of linguistics. There are two branches of linguistics. First is macrolinguistic and second is microlinguistic. What is macrolinguistic and what is microlinguistic? First, macrolinguistic. Adopt the broader view, concerned with the way languages are acquired, stored in the brain and used for various functions. Independence of language and culture. Physiological and psychological mechanisms involved in language behavior. And the next, microlinguistic. Adopts the narrower view, concerned solely with the structures of the language system in itself and for itself. Types of macrolinguistic. This part tells about what are types of macrolinguistic. Types of macrolinguistic. First, sociolinguistic. Second, psycholinguistic. Third, neurolinguistic. Fourth, discourse analysis or text linguistic. Fifth, computational linguistic. Applied linguistic. And the last, forensic linguistic, legal linguistic or language and the law. Definitions. First, sociolinguistic studies the relations between language and society. Next, psycholinguistics is the study of language and mind, the mental structures and processes. Neurolinguistics is the study of language processing and the language representations in the brain. Fourth, discourse analysis or tech linguistics, the study of relationship between language and the context in which language is used. Computational linguistics is an approach to linguistics which employs mathematical techniques. And last, applied linguistics, primarily concerned with the applications of linguistic theories, methods, and findings to the elucidation of language problems which have arisen in other areas of experiences. And the next, about types of microlinguistics. This part will tell about what are types of microlinguistics. Some types of microlinguistics. First, phonetic, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantic, and pragmatics. Definitions. Phonetic is scientific study of speech sound, and phonology study of how speech sound functions in language, and for morphology is study of formations of words, and syntax deal with the combinations of words into phrases, clauses, and sentences. It is grammar of sentence contractions. And the next, semantic is study of meaning in all its formal aspects. And the last types of microlinguistics is pragmatic. Pragmatic is study of language in use in context. Thank you so much for watching this video.